So I got some rocket questions.
Okay.
And then if it's okay with you if I could ask some personal questions?
Sure.
All right, so our first rocket question is, how did you get started in this? Filming in general.
Skate videos with friends in high school is where I actually started, like shooting and editing. So that was the beginning of it. Just kind of playing around on YouTube way back then, and then here I am now.
Oh. So how'd you get your start, like with Pokemon Go?
I was ready for it as soon as that initial trailer was announced. So I started my YouTube channel 6 months before the game even came out. I was ready to go, and then that first day, I uploaded the video, how to play Pokemon Go, and it's still the most viewed video on the channel. So that, I mean, I was prepared for trouble.
And making it double.
Exactly.
So was Pokemon Go your first vlogging experience, or was there other ones before that?
I did some like practice vlogs the summer before Pokemon Go, and those are probably terrible and boring. I wouldn't watch them, but they're on my second channel somewhere. But yeah, this was like my first real kind of, I guess, successful vlogging endeavor. Yeah.
Okay. And I know I've watched your videos. I know you said you like Celebi, you like Sand, Shrew.
Mm-hmm.
What are some more Pokemon you think need more love out there?
Need more love?
Yeah.
Shuckle? I mean, I guess Shuckle's got its own kind of cult following. So. Who else needs some love? Kingler needs help in Pokemon Go. He could use some better moves, I think. I like Corphish. I like all the like crab kind of Pokemon for some reason.
How do you think the Pokemon community, Team Rocket and other communities can do to improve it, Pokemon Go?
I mean, you guys are doing great. This was amazing to see it all come together, and you guys were super helpful in keeping everything organized, emphasizing keeping things clean, which is nice. I think just having more groups like this that really come together. I know you guys probably do this often, you know, these big meetups. So yeah, just find people and hang out with them. Build friendships. That's the most important thing.
All right, my last TR question. So we had the big gym rework the last coming year.
Yeah.
What do you expect to be a big game changer for this coming year?
Well, we saw quests in that APK mine. We saw a little bit of quests. So I think there's definitely a lot of potential for that. I mean, you know, I'd like to think that trading and PvP will happen. The Niantic said it's on the roadmap. So those will definitely be game changers. I just don't know if they're coming this year. But quests, I think we should see soon, right? They had it in the APK for a little while. So that's definitely something to look forward to.
And this one's a personal one. It's not really Pokemon Go related.
Okay.
So I asked this to Tommy Chung and a lot of people I meet who are part Asian.
Yeah.
How do you feel that has influenced your life?
In a lot of ways. You know, there's jeez, how do I even answer this? I mean, personally being mixed, like half white, half Filipino, that's kind of been an interesting experience where I never feel fully Asian or fully white. So I've always kind of felt in between in that way, which I think is even a unique experience compared to being Asian in America. But yeah, you know, I sympathize with the struggle, the lack of representation. It's something I'd like to see more of.
I know, that's why I had a personal connection. You mean so much to Brandon and I. We've been watching you for so long. You inspire us with our videos and our editing. Brandon, do you have a question before we go?
It's just hard enough not to fanboy. I'm cool.
I know, we were thinking about this weeks. We're like, oh, he's coming. And I appreciate you getting my rocket shoe.
Oh, there you go.
That's so cute.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
Of course, thank you so much.
And I hope I can see you again.
Yeah, I'll be around. I like it up here. Are you guys all based in Hayward?
Yeah. But we don't, me and Brand specifically try to find places around here in the Bay Area. We want to start our own Pokemon Go vlogs where you do Pokestops and like show all the best places that we've seen around.
Not Pokestops, Pokespots.
Oh, it's Pokespots.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one more question for you.
Sure.
So as you can see, like we've had to like jimmy our things. Like, how do you deal with like when things go wrong, like with your videos? Because we had things where our SD cards don't record properly. His drone fell into a tree earlier. Like, how do you deal with things like breaking down and not working? How do you work around that?
You just kind of have to embrace it. It happens, you know, sometimes. I'm sure you've seen in the video, sometimes I don't have screen recording, so I just draw it in Photoshop. Terrible stick figure Pokemon drawings. You just got, it's almost fun in a way because it makes you improvise, and you kind of come up with like new and interesting stuff that way. So yeah, but this mic, I had the same problem with that exact mic, so I switched to that one.
Okay, because I just bought this one for my birthday and it already broke within like the first 2 days.
Yep, that one went down quick for me.
All right, then I'm gonna look up that one.
Yeah. It is.
To give you an
Oh, it's the same.
Yeah, to give you an idea, we have the same ring thing for the phone. We have the same drone.
Nice.
Yeah.
A lot of the things, yeah,
quite inspired.
we want to just like kind of not mimic you, but like you're inspired by us, and we want to just take that direction. Like the whole transition things are beautiful. I love like when you
the eye candy.
Yeah, you're great at that. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm talking about transitions.
How did you get started in filming?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay, so little known fact, I have had like 3 channels. I used to do YouTube videos for like wrestling action figures, and then that channel got deleted, and then I had 2 other ones with the same thing, and then I took like a 7-year hiatus, and then obviously not obviously, but I've been friends with Brandon since like high school, like the first day. So and me and him had a conversation, we're like, we should start a YouTube channel, and then I was like, no, because I'm gonna play football, I'm gonna go chill out. And he's like, all right, I'll do it. He took off, and then a couple years later, I was like, man, you know what? Like, I really want to do it. My whole life has always been filming, watching YouTube, movies, whatever. So I got back into it, and then we started working together, and then it's been awesome since then. And now it's just grown to like a lot more. Like if you go back and watch like one of my older videos, it's rough. It's rough.
Why did you get started in Pokemon vlogging to begin with?
So, when I was a kid, I played a ton of Pokemon on all the games. I had a DS, Game Boy, etc. So, I was always like a Pokemon kid. I had all the cards, so it was nice. And then Pokemon Go came out, and I heard it was announced. Never really like thought about it. It came out, and then I was like, oh, it came out. I saw it all over Twitter, so I downloaded it. Played it on day 1. I caught like a Rattata was my first actual Pokemon other than the starters. And I was playing it, Brandon, and I was like, Brandon, you gotta play this game, it's fun. He's like, oh, is there a Pokemon guy? I was like, dude, do it on your channel, whatever. And then, we did that video where I showed him how to play, and then that's how it started. And then we just got hardcore into it.
So you got him into it?
Yeah, I showed him the game. I was like, look at this, like this is awesome. Yeah.
Okay, that's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
Right. So what are some of your top favorite mons?
Okay, I actually, in my Silk Road thing, I have it listed in no order. Rayquaza, Charizard, Zapdos, Aggron, Salamence, and there's one more that I'm forgetting. I want to say, Raikou.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's some more Pokemon you think need more love out there in the Pokemon community?
Need more love? Need more love. Some low-key Pokemon?
They take the hot dog, right?
I don't. That's a really good question.
I was like, I want the trifecta. Dedication.
Damn. I feel like Tyranitar needs love. I know it gets love, obviously, because of how awesome it is, but like, not a lot of people's favorite Pokemon is Tyranitar, so Tyranitar would be up there. I think Aggron is pretty low key. Not a lot of people show love to Aggron. So yeah, those 2.
All right. So how do you think Team Rocket and other Pokemon Go community should do to evolve as a community?
Well, first off, I think it's awesome the way you guys have it already. It's set up really well. It's very organized, coordinated, very cultured. Like it's like really family oriented. Everyone's like really nice and friendly. So, I mean, the only thing you can do from here is just evolve and advance in a good way. Either expand or do other things. But I mean, I don't know. You guys are doing it really well right now. I guess the only thing you can do again, expand, evolve, and advance.
All right. And the last PR question is, so we had the big gym rework last year. How do you think Pokemon Go is going to evolve this next coming up year?
I'm hoping it's less of the tapping, obviously. I think we're all hoping that. I think we want, kind of like the old school games where you can like click a move, and it's move. Although, we're trying to make this game more fast-paced, so it'd be like a modified version of it. So I hope that comes out soon.
Okay. And then just a couple of more questions. So how did you find out about TR?
I found out about TR because I would always raid, and I ran into Jeff, and Jeff recognized me, and we had a conversation, and then I ran into him again, and then we did a couple raids, and he was like, dude, there's this group, we raid on organized times, yada yada yada, gave me the code, and ever since then I've been a Team Rocket OG.
Are there any other groups that you might recommend out there? or other places you've been that have been super friendly people?
Oh, everywhere super friendly that I've ever been. I haven't had any bad experiences anywhere, so that's always good. LA's got a really good community. San Jose's got a good community. Union City area's got a good community. So everyone's generally really nice, which helps a lot.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
And I hope to see you raiding around.
Oh, you definitely will.
Like I said, I already got excited when I was like, I'm in the background, my car is famous.
I got you. Oh, you definitely will. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Of course.
All right, so I got a couple of TR questions, and I hope you don't mind after if I ask a couple of personal questions.
Fair enough. Depends on how personal.
Not that personal. Okay. All right, so how did you get started in filming and stuff like this?
With film? Oh my goodness. I've always been interested in filmmaking and editing and stuff ever since I was like middle schooler. So I actually had a YouTube channel that I did when I was in like 8th grade. It was the cringiest vlog channel ever. I deleted all the videos when I went public on my other YouTube channel so no one else would ever find it. But I've always liked filming, shooting. I've always liked, just like watching scenes and stuff like that. I've always been into like cinematic movies. So it's just been like an interest since I was little, I guess you could say.
Okay. And then, how did you get specifically started in Pokemon Go?
Pokemon Go, actually, we opened my eyes to the hype of Pokemon Go. And then I was doing mobile gaming videos for Clash of Clans initially.
Okay.
And then we started playing Pokemon Go. The videos started doing great. People enjoyed it. It was a fun time because I just went out and played with my friends. It was great. And then moved on to that, and I've been full-timing ever since. It was like week 2, I want to say. So week 2.
All right. So I know you got your little Sudowoodo, so I know he's got to be one of your favorites.
Heck yeah.
What are some other Pokemons that you like, or some other Pokemons you think that need more love in the community?
More love in the community. Like slept on. As for I don't know about slept on Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon that I personally hate for legitimate reasons. Like I know Nick loves Sandshrew. You're a big Sandshrew guy. They spawn too much. Sorry. They're good evolution. They helped me get to 40. Thank you, actually. Yeah. So, but personal favorites of mine, obviously Sudowoodo, Vaporeon's the homie. I've always and forever. Gen 3 Salamence is a monster. Look out for Gen 4 because Bonsley is gonna be the freaking guy.
Brandon, you're that face and you're like, I called it. All right. So, what would you change about the Team Rocket community or any other community, or do you think we're already doing it? Like, what are some improvements you think everybody can do for their community?
I mean, really, it's just this went perfect today. Like, just I guess I don't know improvements on specific communities, but like overall, like as long as you're organized, you're not too competitive to the point where like you have beef with each other. As long as you all come together and like enjoy and play together and do the raids or catch the shinies. As long as you're playing as a community, having fun and succeeding in game, that's just kind of like really all you can ask for. You want to build something. So Team Rocket today, as I'm sure you guys saw in the event, y'all did fantastic. This was an awesome event on like all angles. So today was like an example of a good event, how event should go. Orderly, didn't leave trash. We got complimented by the police instead of kicked out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that. I didn't know about that. That's good. Because I know we had concerns about that before.
Yeah, no, it was great.
All right, last TR question. So we had the big gym rework last year.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to evolve or change in Pokemon this upcoming year?
I'm just really hoping to see. I feel like Pokemon Go up to this point has been improvements, right? We've been taking old systems and making them better. And the first year of Pokemon Go was really just fixing the game, and they've kind of still been doing that up to now. So now I hope once we've reached a point where like the game is good, right? Like all the aspects of the game, they work, they flow, they're good. I want to see new stuff added. So I've been begging for PvP forever. So like fingers crossed for PvP, but like new systems, new fun stuff to do in the game. I just want to see new. New is the word that I kind of like want to throw in, but hopefully rather than improvements, new features, new things to do, just new Pokemon. New.
Okay.
I said new 50 times. I want to count above every time I said new.
Brad, you got that right. All right.
I'm dead.
Okay.
All right. So a couple of questions. How does it feel to be 40?
It's freaking lit. I'm so happy. Oh my god. I was so scared. Oh my god. Like the 15 minutes before 40, I kept like evolving and catching like, please don't accidentally hit 40. Please don't. I was like so afraid that I was going to do that. But no, it's awesome to finally hit 40. I was really glad. I wanted to hit it in Santa Monica and do like, I had a video idea, but I'm glad I didn't because hitting it with everyone here during Community Day was like the perfect way to do 40. So I was real happy about that. It's freaking lit. I'm 40. I'm maxed. I will never buy another lucky egg again. That's a lie because the grind never stops.
I already got 50 before I turned 40, so I'm like, what do I do with them now? Hopefully we get to 45. Bump it.
Yeah.
All right.
Level cap.
So I heard you shout a few times that you Savage Seasoned some Bulbasaurs. How many shiny Bulbasaurs did you Savage Season today?
I Savage Seasoned a lot for fans.
Okay.
I think for myself, I think I Savage Seasoned 3 out of 4.
Because I heard at least 2.
Yeah, there were definitely at least 2. I might be lying about the third, but I'm gonna say 3 out of 4.
We're gonna keep you on that.
Okay, oh my gosh. I'm gonna be on the table on my channel.
All right. And what do you think was the best thing that you have experienced so far in Pokemon Go?
In Pokemon Go, travel.
Just traveling?
Experience other places. Yeah, I've met a lot of cool people. I've seen a lot of cool places. I've eaten some insanely delicious food. Just getting out and experiencing new cultures and areas. Definitely the best part.
Okay. And for my last question, can I take a selfie with you?
Absolutely. I'd be sad if you didn't. Oh yeah, we'll flex both.
I can't.
Wait.
It's not selfie mode.
Oh, that's looking. Yep.
I know I can take selfies easily. Okay, hang on. What?
Here, I can hold it.
Yeah, you get it.
There we go. This, boom.
That's where the phone comes.
There you
You
go.
ready? Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Perfect. That is yours? Yeah. Cheers, Team Rocket.
Team Rocket.
All right, so here's the Matrix, the founder of Team Rocket. So I just wanted to ask you, how did you get Team Rocket started?
Well, we did not doing things. We didn't like the fact that a lot of it was dictated. We didn't like the fact that they had certain times for raids and a certain way of raiding that we didn't really agree with. And so I had a few friends that were already kind of following my raids. And so a lot of times I would kind of just text message raids, or I'd DM the raids. And after a while, I was just thinking in my head, well, this is kind of stupid. You know, there's a lot of people that I got to do this with constantly, so why not create a channel? So then we decided to create the channel, was it August 30th, 2017? And basically after that, that's when we just lit up and started having all our friends join in. And I think the first round of Team Rocket members was about 33 members. And then slowly we started getting more and more members as time went on. And that's basically how we started.
And then how do you personally think Community Day went today?
Community Day was great. Team Rocket was awesome. I mean, they did a really good job. Everybody coordinated with each other really well. John did a great job doing what he needed to do on his best side. Mel did a great job on the self-road side. Nick did a great job doing photography. Of course, you guys are doing a great job doing this. So overall, we got a lot of positive feedback. We got positive feedback from the city. We got positive feedback from other groups. We had a lot of people who wanted to join Team Rocket, and unfortunately, we can't, let that happen. So, we don't know where Team Rocket's going to go from here. It's obviously up for debate and discussion. We definitely want to keep it intimate, so we don't know what's going to go as far as if maybe we, proceed with other chapters. I don't know, but that's something that we were thinking about as time went on today. So, I mean, hopefully, we see different types of growth, I think, within Team Rocket. Not necessarily within Team Rocket and Hayward. Yeah.
Will we one day see Team Magma, Team Galacta?
Yeah, like the different branches. Yeah, I think that'd be cool if different areas just started doing that.
We can, and all that stuff is up for discussion and debate. I mean, it's not just up to me. That's the one thing that I wanted to kind of do away from, where a lot of that was kind of dictated. A lot of it comes from our members on how they want to basically have Team Rocket grow. Especially our agents. If I made 100% of the decisions, then that would kind of take what they do for us right now. So yeah, right now we'll see.
So here's a question I've been meaning to ask you from the beginning. So why the Matrix?
The Matrix. Well, I mean, to me, this is kind of living in another world, right? The Matrix, the movie, that's one of my favorite movies. So originally I was actually Neo, the Matrix, when I first had my username, and then I changed it to the Matrix 126. After, I think, the second round when they told us that they're gonna reset some of the names, the usernames, and get rid of the old ones. So after that, I changed it to the Matrix. But yeah, I mean, to me, it's kind of like living, in a different world. Getting away from like reality and just having fun. Right? In the Matrix, they say, ignorance is bliss. To us, this is ignorance, bliss. We're living it. When we play Pokemon Go, we get away from the realities of life. We have a tough day. Fights are sometimes, right? So to me, that's the reason why I picked the Matrix.
All right. Not Giovanni?
No, not Giovanni. You know, honestly, Team Rocket was not a name that I came up with. So yeah, not Giovanni, none of that stuff. Yeah.
But I do love our logo.
Yes,
Make it a double.
Make it a double. You know, we make it a triple now all the time, right?
Quadruple. You gotta push for the quadruples.
Yes, yes.